All right, we've got one break on tap tonight, and that is a half case of Museum Collection Baseball. So, what I like to do is go over a little bit of information up front so that everybody's kind of on the same page as far as the details, if you will, the boring stuff, some might call it, but still good to know. So, while everyone's getting in and getting settled, I am going to go ahead and get us started here with our info. So first up, feedback. It is completely automated on eBay. Anytime that you leave positive feedback for me, you are instantly going to get positive feedback in return, thanks to the miracle of automation. And of course, the other thing there is a big thank you. I always appreciate you being here, bidding, breaking, chatting, and hanging out with me on this Tuesday night. Seems like it should be later in the week somehow, though, doesn't it? Seems like it should be like Thursday. I don't know. So we're taking a look now at what's coming up in the days ahead as far as the breaks that are listed on eBay. Tomorrow, we do have one new release. I see that I somehow managed to leave this off of there again. So let's just fix it. And that is Luminaries Baseball. I started to say Museum Collection. That's what we're breaking tonight. So Luminaries Baseball, it comes out tomorrow. We're going to break a half case of it. They're going to be loose boxes because guess what, kids? That's all they sent me this year. Yeah, right? A half case of it. Everything has just been ridiculous. Can't get anything anymore. And then we're also going to break a half case of Clearly Authentic Baseball, and that will wrap up the last of the Clearly Authentic Baseball that I have on hand, and that is a half case quantity loose boxes as well. On Thursday night, we're going to wrap up Tier 1 Baseball. That is a full case. On Friday night, we have two new products releasing. We're going to break both of them by the half case. Gold Standard Football will be first. Those are loose boxes from shared cases. And then it'll be a 4-box half case break of Topps Chrome Jumbo Baseball. That will actually be the start of a new case. So those are not loose, if you will. Saturday and Sunday will both be off nights. So that is what we're doing there. Now, here's what you need to know about shipping. Just the one break tonight's Museum Collection Baseball is a paid shipping break. I am expecting it to be out the door and on the way to you approximately Friday. Now, as always, that's plus or minus a day, so it could go a little earlier, wouldn't be more than a day later. Friday's the best guess. And if you were to get skunked tonight, meaning you did not pull a card of any sort, base or otherwise, then you can still expect to get a package in the mail, and it will have consolation card or cards in it, because that would technically be your next package. So that's how that's going to work. So this is a 6-box half case break of Museum Collection Baseball. This is break number 2. It ended tonight on eBay the same night we are breaking it, which is Tuesday night, the 4th of August. We have our team names there on the left-hand side, and each eBay user ID is across from their team there on the opposite side. So this is your chance to see your name up in lights as we scroll down through there, except I left somebody off, didn't I? I didn't get the Nationals copied over. Uh-oh, sorry, Nationals. Let me see who it was real quickly. Hang on. Let me just grab it real fast and plug it in there, because I don't want to slight anybody, right? That would be bad. So give me just a second here to find the Nationals. And I can't believe I didn't grab that when I did a copy and paste, but I didn't. So now I got to get it real quickly, so that nobody feels too left out. They probably don't care anyway. They're like, yeah, who cares? But anyway, we're still going to fix it. So, well, I'm going to try to fix it. Come on, eBay. Don't be stupid right now. Sometimes eBay doesn't cooperate with me. Most of the time, I might argue, eBay does not cooperate with me. That's what I would say. We almost got it. There we go. So, well, you get the idea. It's coming up in little tiny print, but anyway, there it is. Now it's fixed, and everybody's paid up tonight. Yay! So we can just keep right on trucking along here. Ego Trip is here. Hi, Ego Trip. And Rob. Hi, Rob. Oh, I'm glad your son liked the extra cards. I'm sorry we didn't get a Cardinals hit for him that night. I think it was Cardinals, and I had looked through. I just don't have hardly any Cardinals stuff of my own because, you know, I'm a Reds fan, right? So when I buy into breaks, I usually buy the Reds. So I did not have a single hit of Cardinals players anywhere to be found. So I said, oh, well, maybe we'll get lucky and there'll be something in the packs. So at any rate, you know, I always hate for it till somebody to lose out, especially on their first break, and especially as a kid, and he spent his own money. I was so hoping we were going to find an autograph or a relic for him, but I do believe that Mr. Bobby B was going to take care of him, so that helps some. Now, as you guys know, here we have got 4 mini boxes per master box. And what I'm going to do is go through and get all of the mini boxes out first, get the plastic cut and all that, so that once we get trucking, we can, or once we get rolling, rather, we can just keep right on trucking. That's kind of the idea behind it. Spry wants to know if there's any plans for National Baseball Card Day. You know, we can't buy anything for National Baseball Card Day. That's brick and mortar only, so they won't let us have it. Sometimes in years past, they would let us buy it, but we would usually get it after the fact. And this year, I reached out to my reps and said, hey, you know, I want to buy whatever's left over within reason. I mean, not like I'm not going to buy like 20,000 boxes, but I always like to buy a few boxes because I can send them out with orders and things sometimes. And I was told by the one distributor that has some every year left over, that if they do have any left over, they're not going to sell them, at least not unless you're brick and mortar. So that's out. And in the other place that sometimes will sell me their leftovers, he said they allocated those this year and they didn't make very many of them, and I don't think there's going to be any left over for you to buy. So my guess is I'm going to have a big fat nothing for baseball card day this year. I mean, I never have it on the day, but as I said, usually after I can get it, but I don't think so this year. It's always meant to be a brick and mortar promotion. You know, it's supposed to drive traffic to their stores and stuff like that. It's just, usually there's stuff still hanging around. Bobby B is here. Hi, Bobby B. T-Man, you have the Nationals. I know, I fixed it in there. Sorry about that, man. I don't know what happened. I was, you know, I cut and pasted that, and I apparently just didn't cut and paste the Nationals for some reason. I don't know what my deal was with that, but we got you fixed anyway. Cardboard Chasers is here. Hi, Cardboard Chasers. Well, I'm glad he had fun opening the packs. At least that was something, right? Because it's, you know, that's terrible as a kid. You're like, oh, you're all excited about it, and then you don't hit anything but base cards. It's like, oh, man. All right, let me get a few sleeves out on the table, and then we are going to dive right in here and see what fabulousness awaits us. This one feels very heavy. I'm going to tell you that up front. Feels like we've got the framed autograph in here. It is heavy, so I'm going to bet that we do. Ooh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't fix the focus, did I? No, I didn't, but I'm about to. Background's going to get blurry, not to worry. It's going to help us see the cards much better. So, see, that's better. Yes. So our base cards, we're just kind of going to buzz right on through them. We're not going to let a lot of grass grow under our feet for the base cards. There'll be an insert in every pack. Some of them will look like this, which are unnumbered. Some of them will be numbered, will have color other than that color. That one, of course, is unnumbered, but an insert, or a parallel, I should say, nonetheless. And we do, in fact, have not only a framed one, but that is freaking Sandy Koufax, man. Oh, that is nice. Oh, I love starting to break off like this. That is numbered to 15. And Dodgers, you can just go ahead and fold up your tent for the night, because that is a hit, my friends. Framed Sandy Koufax to 15. Ooh, I like it so much. The little frame looks to be in pretty good shape. You know, sometimes those will have dents or dings on them or pitting or things. They obviously are not always buying the highest quality little frames, but that one doesn't look to be in too bad a shape. Well, Spry, it is indeed the case hit, but since we were opening loose boxes, there was, of course, no way to know if we were actually going to get a case hit or not, right? So a little bit of good fortune for us there. Not only that we got it, but also that it's Koufax. So pretty sweet. Our parallel is Robinson Cano for the Mets, and here comes our base. We've also got a canvas collection insert. It's Ozzie Smith for St. Louis. Our hit out of here. Oh, we are cooking tonight. That is Yordan Alvarez for the Astros, and it is numbered to 299. We've had 2 hits out, and I'd say 2 thumbs up on each of those hits. Quite nice. So I like it. Cardboard Chasers, was that yours? I'm thinking maybe. The Sandy Koufax, I mean. You seem to be pretty happy about it, so I'm going to go out on a limb and say it might be yours. There's Randy Johnson Mariners parallel. Our base cards rolling through here. And a little hit also headed to the LA Dodgers. This one is Will Smith, and it is a relic hit numbered to 25. 2-color relic there. So not bad at all. Dodgers off to a good start. Yes, it is yours. Okay. I know, right? I love starting the break like that. That is because Sandy Koufax is just immortal anyway. I love when I pull Sandy Koufax, and I don't really pull him all that often. As you know, it's not an easy autograph to pull in most products. So I'm always pretty happy when I pull him. Johnny Bench, you know, there's a handful of those guys, Hank Aaron, that I get really happy when I see them. Numbered to 50, that is Miguel Cabrera out for the Tigers. But also, I like the old school autos. I really do. I mean, the rookies are good, and it's good to have a balance, but I am maybe one of the more rare people who also really like some of the old school stuff. All right, looks like we've got a quad out here for the Pirates with Bell, Reynolds, Italian, and Archer. All relics. And what does that say? Numbered to 99. They're quad relics for Pittsburgh. The Pirates. RWB team is here looking for some Tigers and some Orioles. All right, let's try to do it. See if we can't get lucky with the Tigers and the Orioles. Our parallel on the back is one Lou Gehrig for the Yankees. Comes a little base our way, and our hit looks like we're going to have another quad relic. This one going to the Red Sox. Martinez, Devers, Benintendi, and Mr. Xander Bogaerts, all Red Sox. And this one is numbered to 75. So there's 2 quad relics in a row. RWB team, you saw what did you see? You saw, oh, on the Miggy a minute ago to 50? Is that what you mean? I had to think about who was on that one to 50 a while ago. But yeah, I guess it was Cabrera. Numbered to 150, that is Steven Strasburg and the Washington Nationals. Comes a little base. Here's a canvas collection, Vlad Guerrero Jr. for the Blue Jays. That's actually one of the better artist renderings. Some of them are kind of bad in canvas collections, in my opinion, but that was a nice one. And speaking of the Blue Jays, here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. That is a sticker auto. It is because it's paired with a relic. That's usually how Topps does it. It's numbered 250. The big 5-0 auto relic. Blue Jays. Did I not? Oh, there it is. Did I knock up the plastic on that? Brad, you need some Cubbies and some Giants. All All right, Cubs and Giants it is. We'll see what the mojo can bring along for you. Parallel is the one and only Rhys Hoskins, number 2/150 for the Phillies. We haven't seen Jay Allen in a while. He's been taking a break, I think. So he's usually with us in chat cheering on the Phillies, but we've missed him for a few days. Here comes a cubby, on demand, if you will. Right as you ask, Mojo delivers. That is your rookie Nico Hornerer, and it is numbered to 299. Sticker, auto, and relics going to Chicago. Yes, RWB team, this is the half case break. I just took all of the mini boxes out of the master boxes first. So that's why it looks that way. Because, you know, there's a handful of mini boxes inside of each master box, but I just like to get all the delayed gratification out of the way up front and take them all out and have them lined up. Makes it a little faster once we actually get started looking at things. I don't know, just a habit I have. Done it that way mostly for a while. JD Martinez and the Red Sox. And then we have the Sean Manaea for the Oakland A's. And the A's come out of everything this year all the time. That is numbered to 50. Now, we don't usually pull Sean as much as some of the other A's, but they come out of everything. That was a sticker auto as well, paired with a relic. So Topps Chrome coming out Friday. I'm kind of psyched about that. You know, it's a lot of cards to look through, but I do like the product a lot. That was a Sandy Koufax parallel, and there is a Ryan Sandberg for the Cubbies on one of the Canvas collections. And here come the Cubbies again. John Lester with a good-looking relic, 3-color relic there. And it's numbered to 25, so should be a decent relic, right? When they're low-numbered. Yeah, Justin B. likes Topps Chrome too. Topps Chrome, Bowman Chrome, those are always fun. And of course, this year, we're also going to have Allen and Ginter Chrome and Stadium Club Chrome and allegedly Gypsy Queen Chrome. So they are going to chrome us out this year, which, hey, it's all right with me. I like chrome products. To 150, the Cubbies and Ryan Sandberg is our parallel in this pack. There comes a little bit of base your way, followed by a hit for the Texas Rangers, Nick Solak, and that is numbered to 299, headed to Texas. Yeah, and of course, Luminaries will be fun tomorrow night, too. We just don't have hardly any of it. I mean, I never had it in mass quantities. For some reason, I never got allocated very much of that. But I used to get at least like a case and a half, sometimes 2 cases. I think the most I ever had was maybe 2.5 cases. And to only get a half case this year, I mean, I was not happy at all. I kind of threw a little fit. I mean, that's not the right way to say it, but I had a conversation with all my reps about it, but didn't matter. Still all I got. That is numbered to 150, the Red Sox. You know, they're crying hard times, but I guarantee you they'll have plenty of it to sell tomorrow at about 3 times the original price. Luke Voit and the New York Yankees. 2-color relic and numbered to 35 it was. And the Yankees, of course, crazy, right? Judge on a little tear, bashing them out of the park every night. So if he were, of course, it's only a 60-game season, so who knows what he'll do. But if he were hitting like that in a full season, he'd be on pace to break all kinds of records. But we'll see what happens, I guess. RWB team, again, this is a half case break of loose boxes, so there is no guarantee that we're going to get any case hit in here. Now, we did see one already in the fact that we had the framed autograph from Sandy Koufax, but whenever they're loose boxes, there's absolutely no guarantee that you're going to get any kind of case hit, right? Because since it's not a sealed case. This is Nolan Arenado for the Rockies. So I don't know if we'll pull a jumbo relic tonight or not. We might not. But of course, I do always tell you guys in the listing description when we are doing loose boxes so that, you know, some people like to break that way and some don't. So that way I just make sure the info is there. That is Mr. Ricky Henderson. It is for the Oakland A's and numbered to the low number of 25. Look like all pieces of lumber in there. RWB says, watch there be 3 case hits. Well, you know what? Sometimes stuff does work out that way where you get more in loose box breaks than you do in technically half case breaks. Because you can, you know, you don't have to, like in other words, if we pulled a huge hit, there's an Aquino parallel for the Reds. Let's say, you know, we already pulled why am I blanking? Yordan Alvarez. So if we were working in a regular case, you would automatically assume, well, there's no way we're going to hit another Yordan Alvarez. But in loose boxes, well, I'm sure we could, right? I mean, nothing's stopping us from it. So I think there's advantages to it as well, depending on the product, of course. Minnesota Twins and Byron Buxton, and that is numbered to 299, sticker, auto, and relics. Well, Bobby B, that is true. He says you're not guaranteed to get a case hit in a half case break no matter what, whether they're loose boxes or otherwise. Well, that is true. That is a valid point. But if it were, say, for instance, the back half of the case or something like that, you would be able to say, okay, well, in the first half, we already pulled it. Or, no, we didn't, so it might be in this half, that kind of thing. Padres, Manny Machado. Whereas, of course, in a loose box break, you literally have no idea what you might find around the corner. It is a Ryan Braun for the Milwaukee Brewers, numbered to 99. But it's never really bothered me. And I don't think it bothers most people, but there are some people that it does bother. So that's why I always make sure to put it in the description so that those that it does bother know about it. Okie dokie, kids. Our parallel back here, Don Mattingly out for the Yankees. Who have you got tonight, Bobby B, by the way? Who are you rooting for? Kyle Lewis and the Mariners, Seattle Mariners to 299 with 1 Kyle Lewis. RWB says, where are your Tigers? Well, they haven't shown up too much yet, have you? And Justin, you were in a 10 case, wait a minute, you were in 10 Angel case hit? I'm confused. You said you were in 10 Angel case hits and you didn't get 1 autograph. I got you. You mean 10 cases of this product you have broken without getting an Angel's autograph. I think that's what you said, and I just somehow, my poor little brain didn't read it right. Well, how about that for your Tigers? There's another parallel for Miggy. That one is numbered to 99, so you got a couple of those coming out now. Justin B, you got a Trout autograph to 5. Nice. That is excellent. We are glad to hear that. That's always a big hit. Dual Meaningful Material Relic. Vlad Guerrero Jr. for the Blue Jays, Tatis for the Padres. So unless the same person owns both teams, we will be using random.org to find that one a home. So it's going to set up here in our housekeeping area. We'll address that in a little bit. So Bobby B says he likes loose boxes over cases because technically you could get 6 framed autographs. Well, exactly. I mean, that's my thought too. that sometimes you come out better that way, but of course, like any other break, there's no guarantees. But I do think like you do on that one. And there is George Springer. It is numbered to 150 for the Astros. Coming around to an Andrew McCutchen for the Philadelphia Phillies. And those are some nice looking relics. That's numbered to 25, but I particularly like the lower left. It's a good looking relic for the Phillies. Nice little grouping all the way around. Justin, you went ahead and bought the one of one gold frame Trout Ohtani gold hinge and the bat relic. Wow, nice. That is really nice. I'm going to guess that was kind of like pretty expensive, I'm going to guess, right? And RWB, yes, you are definitely working on the rainbow of Cabrera. We'll see. We might hit it. You never know. There's Gavin Lux parallel for the Dodgers. Gonna scroll through our base there. A canvas collection for the Rockies with Nolan Arenado. Next hit is Mike Yastrzemski, who's been playing pretty well, I must say. That one does head to the Giants. Somebody asked for some Giants mojo earlier. And that is numbered to 50 on Mike Yastrzemski. Hi, Clayton. He says, keep rooting on the Tigers hits. All right, Clayton, we're going to work on it. Justin says, it is a beautiful product. A museum collection is, isn't it? It's always nice. It looks like, you know, I mean, they're high quality cards. They should be. They're not cheap. There's Eloy for the White Sox with a parallel, and we have a canvas collection for the Cubbies with Wade Boggs. And next around the corner is a White Sox. It is Yasmani Grandal, numbered to 299 for the White Sox. Justin says Joe Adell got called up today. Oh, yeah, he's supposed to be great, Justin. Yeah, absolutely. And you're saying he's supposed to compare to Robert. Well, arguably, Adell is maybe better than Robert. I mean, you never know till they actually get up to the show, but there's a reasonable chance that he could be better than Robert, who has had a really nice start, by the way. Numbered to 50, that is Yelich, the red parallel for the Brewers. And what else have we got? Rafael Devers canvas collection for the Red Sox. And a hit for Will Smith and the Dodgers, who are just raking it up tonight, the Dodgers hits. Numbered to 299, sticker auto because it's paired with relics. 4 little mini boxes left here. Bobby B says throwback relics. The one from the Cubs, right? Or was it the Phillies? Either the Cubs or the Phillies had throwback relics. Might have been the Phillies. The one we saw a few minutes ago that I said was nice looking on the lower left. I imagine that's the one you're talking about. Speaking of Robert, there he is with a base parallel. And we have a hit for the Cardinals. This is Jack Flaherty out for the Cardinals. It is numbered to 299. A little ink headed to St. Louis. RWB says you bought the A's. Well, hey, you have a hit in here too. You had the Sean Manaea is yours, right? Hi, Tommy. You said you got here late. Anything for the Mets? Not yet that I remember. I'm not going to swear that there's not a parallel or something, but as far as like autographs or relics, I don't believe so. Mark McGwire, numbered to 150. That is the Oakland A's with the parallel, as a matter of fact. T-Man, I don't know where your Nats are. We haven't seen much of them, have we? We got to get them to show up out of the last couple mini boxes, I guess. Because in my hot little hands here, I have a Houston Astro quad that is Bregman, Correa, Altuve, and Springer with quad relics numbered to 25 for Houston. Next to last mini box. Justin said Trout's finally back after the birth of his kid. Yeah, I saw that they had their son, and did you guys notice his initials spell Bat? Yeah, right? How cool is that? You wonder if that was intentional. I don't remember the kid's name right offhand, but I do remember that his initials were Bat, B-A-T. I was like, oh, that's so awesome. They had to have done that on purpose. That is Ernie Banks for the Cubbies. And a canvas collection DeGrom for the Mets. Followed by a Mike Trout, Speak of the Devil. And that is a pretty good looking collection of relics there. It's numbered to 25. Going to the Angels for the new dad, Mr. Mike Trout. And we have got one left. One left. Bobby B wants to know if Wander Franco is decent. You have a PSA 10 Bowman, first Bowman card. Yeah, Wander Franco is good, and you should hang on to that and wait for him to get called up, because he actually should be pretty good. I mean, I haven't heard anything about him taking a step back, so he should still be on pace to burn it up pretty well, I would think. Jack Flaherty, Cardinals. And the last one out, also the Astros, and that's George Springer. And a relic, 3-color relic, numbered to 25. So, we're going to recap a few things, but before we do, we've got a housekeeping card to deal with here. And this is the Blue Jays and the Padres, so this is how it's going to work. First, I'll take us to the spreadsheet, see if the same person owns both teams. If they do, fantastic, we're good to go. If they don't, we will go to random.org. Cards are typed into random top to bottom or left to right, depending on how it is oriented. This obviously, top to bottom, will be typed in Blue Jays and then Padres. If we use random.org, here's how it works. When we have 10 or more items in our list, we use random only one time, and that decides. When we have 9 or fewer, which we will here, I use random 3 different times, and only the third random decides for us, okay? So Ego Trip Breaks has the Padres, and we'll scroll on down here to the Nationals, and that's Gear Ducks or Gear Doe. It doesn't look like doe, looks like ducks. So anyway, that is 2 different people. That's the main thing that we have to know. So let me get on the right page and scoot us over there. Take care of our random issue here. See who's going to be taking that card home. All right, so Blue Jays, Padres. Remember, it is the third random that decides this for us. So you ignore the first one, you ignore the second one. Here comes the third and final. There you'll see 3 times our date and time stamp, and it is going to the Blue Jays, Toronto Blue Jays, getting the relic card here by way of random.org. I am not writing on the card, and I think hopefully, surely everyone knows I would not take the Sharpie to the card. But the one time I don't show that it's on that, that'll be the one time somebody will, file a case and say, she wrote on my card. So no, I didn't. Oh, his name is Beckham Aaron Trout. Thank you, RWB. So, yeah. Justin says Aaron was named for maybe his wife's dead brother in honor of that, but that's what you... Well, that's nice. Okay, that's cool. And RWB calls the Astros the Asterisks. Oh, that's funny. RWB got the A's in 4 tries, he said, and Spry says that's the second best card of the night behind the Koufax. So first we're going to just buzz through our parallels here. These obviously are unnumbered, but they are just 1 per pack, so I do generally try to cruise through them and let you get a little look at them again. The numbered ones come out like this. We've got the Oakland A's to 150 with Mark McGwire. To straight up 5-0, it is Yelich. And the Brewers, the Astros to 150 with George Springer. There's Miggy, Tigers 99. And a Roger Clemens to 150 for the Red Sox. The Cubbies, Ryan Sandberg to 150. The Phillies, Rhys Hoskins to 150. There's Steven Strasburg for the Nationals to 150. And another Cabrera, that one is 250 for the Tigers. Relics with no autographs attached. This one ends up going to the Blue Jays spot on the card. We used, of course, random.org to determine that. Springer to 25, Astros. Nice little hit here for the Angels to 25 with Mr. Mike Trout. Some quad relics, Astros also to 25. Quad relics here for the Phillies to 25, and that's the one where I like the lower left relic. Good looking there. It's Andrew McCutcheon's relics. Ryan Braun, 99, Milwaukee Brewers. Then the Oakland A's and Mr. Ricky Henderson to 25. There's Luke Voit out for the Yankees. I believe that was to 35, I believe that said. Number to 25, John Lester and the Cubbies. Then we've got quad relics here numbered to 75. That's the Red Sox. Quad relics for the Pirates, that one numbered to 99. And then we've got Will Smith here for the Dodgers to 25. Rolling next into autographs with or without relics. Autograph stack either way. So we've got Jack Flaherty, that is numbered to 299, going to the St. Louis Cardinals. Will Smith and the Dodgers to 299. Then for the White Sox to 299, Yasmani Grandal. Numbered to 50, Mike Yastrzemski and the Giants. Numbered to 299, Kyle Lewis for the Mariners. Byron Buxton, 299, Minnesota A. The Texas Rangers, Nick Solak to 299. Sean Manaea, that is number 250. It's going to the Oakland A's. And Nico made an appearance for the Cubbies, numbered to 299. Bringing us to Lourdes Gurriel Jr., that's numbered to 50. It went to the Blue Jays. And going to the Astros to 299, Yordan Alvarez. And then this little beauty, the very first one we saw, oh, you gotta love it. I've got to kind of longingly gaze at it here for a minute. That is numbered to 15. It is our framed autograph, a nice silver ink signing there. Sandy Koufax for the Dodgers. That is a whopping hit right there. Yes, I love it. I do indeed. All right, so that is the break and the recap. I am once again going to put up spreadsheet information if you joined us late and you missed it. We're going to take a look at when you can expect your item to ship, and then we'll also take a quick peek at what's coming up in the days ahead. So Friday, that's the anticipated shipping date. As always, plus or minus a day. Don't think it would go later than Friday unless something really unexpected happens. My sister is having surgery tomorrow, but I think it's going to be fine. So I think we'll be on track for Friday. Maybe even earlier, right? It's always possible. So maybe earlier. And if something happened and you didn't get a hit at all tonight, well, I shouldn't say you didn't get a hit. I should say you didn't pull a card, base or otherwise. You will still get a package in the mail. It will have consolation card or cards in it. And it is going to ship out the door when the rest of the break goes. Because technically, you know, that would be your next package. So that's how that works. Days ahead look like this. Tomorrow, Luminaries Baseball, half case break, loose boxes from a shared case. Also, 10-box half case break, Clearly Authentic Baseball, also loose boxes, shared case. Thursday night, Tier 1 Baseball, full case, last of the Tier 1. Friday night, 2 new releases, Gold Standard Football by the half case and Topps Chrome Jumbo Baseball by the half case. The Gold Standard is loose boxes. The Chrome Jumbo will be the start of a new case. Saturday and Sunday, both off nights. And yeah, that's all the news to use for upcoming stuff. Let me see if I'm caught up on chat here before I roll out of here tonight. RWB says he's glad he got the A's after 4 tries. And Cardboard Chasers, you are welcome. Congrats on your nice hit. You had a good one with that Koufax. I kind of love that one. And I call him Spry, but it could be Sperry, could be any number of things. But anyway, you know me, I just improvise. Congratulations to everybody that got a hit. And RWB is glad that he bought the A's. He says it paid off. So I'm glad when a plan comes together, right? That's why we like it. All right, that is it for me tonight. I hope I'll see you again tomorrow night, right? For Luminaries and Clearly Authentic. But if not, then come back and see me sometime soon. I'm always, hanging around doing something. So until next time, stay safe and happy and healthy, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye now.